Welcome to Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics. This is Cyrus again, and I want to talk about the consistency presented with afterlife information and why this is also one of the most pivotal ways to know that so much of this is real. And up on the screen here is a copy and paste job I did from the Afterlife Topics group because I have to protect people's privacy. I don't want to post their names on the video unless they gave me permission to do so, but it came out of a conversation concerning after-death contacts, and this was an individual mentioning a experience with their father. And so they say, I had an OBE with the intention of finding my father who died about 3 months before that. I managed to find him in a type of rehabilitation center. We hugged and had a brief chat. It felt as real as any physical experience could be. So why am I presenting this little snippet? Because in the afterlife research field, since writing both books that I've come out with, I've come to find an amazing amount of consistency with particular types of reports, as well as my own experiences. So this individual went on an out-of-body experience and went to a rehabilitation center. I too have seen the same rehabilitation centers in my out-of-body experiences after my mom passed away. And so I know what they look like. I know what the staff of the rehabilitation centers are like. I've talked to the staff. I've been guided through the whole process of what people in destructive states of mind go through when they pass over from this side and how they are tended to and hopefully rehabilitated. So that's my own experiences, and yet even after I had that personal experience, I came to find lots and lots of other people having the same experience in just that one tiny section of one tiny piece of this topic. So that's just one example. There's many more examples. I've had people in the out-of-body experience community literally describe some of the same places that I've been to, like certain hotels and kind of astral tourist locations that it's like other people have actually gone to. We hear about very, very consistent elements in many other areas. Off the top of my head, and I didn't really prep this video, but I'm just thinking of things that come to me. We hear about like how people communicate on the astral plane to different layers, at different levels. Very often the messages are very similar. People who do out-of-body experiences report like an identical version of this planet with the same like topography. We hear about specific information related to like electronic voice phenomena, instrumental transcommunication, how they're able to communicate with us, how they're able to use telepathic abilities. Just one thing after another. I mean, it's all so consistent down to these very small, specific details, like rehabilitation centers. So if somehow this was all being generated from our imaginations, then we wouldn't have this type of consistency. And it's consistency that maintains despite influence or belief systems or anything like that. So even if somebody is like a Christian, yes, this can influence their afterlife experiences, but they still get similar reports as somebody who's an atheist, as somebody who's a Buddhist, somebody who's a Muslim. They all might talk about rehabilitation centers as one example. So that's just something to chew on. I mean, I could do many more videos about this explaining the consistency, and I likely will, but this just popped into my mind tonight. I wanted to make a quick video about it and share that. You can get involved with this if you want to read cool stories like this by joining the Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics Facebook group. And I also ask you to please hit the subscribe button too to help keep this channel going. I really need the help with that. You can share the video, hit the notification bell. All that will keep the channel alive and active. And you can also check out my books. All that info is on the description of this video by clicking on the Show More button. And that's about it. I'll have some more videos up tomorrow as usual, maybe going into some more in-depth content. I may not look it, but I'm actually super tired right now, and this is about all that's in me at the moment to put out there. But stay tuned. Of course, I'm still putting out more content. I've had a little influx of subscribers. It's kind of kept my morale going to keep making these videos, and so for the time being, I'm still making them. And thanks to everybody for helping keep this going. And I'll see you all on the next video. Again, Happy New Year's. It's now January 2nd, so we've now surpassed the 24-hour mark. We're now deep into 2019. Let's see how this year shapes up for these types of topics.